gang. Jimmy gang, Jimmy gang. Today we got FBG, Gemini by law. Nah, I'm just playing. Listen, man, today we back with the part 2, bro. Part 2 to the We from 63rd Flyboy Gang Story documentary part 2, man. Listen, all I needed was one comment to ask for that. Like, yo, all I needed was one comment to say, like, yo, listen, we need part 2, nigga. And I was giving it to y'all. So listen, here we go. It's here. My boys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get right to that. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get to that.
You're watching the Flyboy Gang Story. Sit back and relax.
Damn, we saw what that was. Chapter 1, BDK. We know what that movement started. And what happened after that? Lil Jojo, right? Lil Jojo, I believe.
King Lil J began staying with Duck and his family. He was already Duck and Brick's cousin by marriage. Him and Brick became close. According to FBG Brick, Lil J was his right-hand man. They all shared underwear, shoes, clothes, and even slept.
Niggas said underwear. Nah, now that's cap.
Bed.
Now that's cap. Niggas will share everything but they bitches some underwear. No cap. Niggas will share everything but they main shorty, they personal, wifey, and they underwear. I'm not sharing my drawers, nigga. You can wear my jeans. You wanna wear my jeans, nigga? As long as you ain't no stinky butt, nigga. Let me wear them 2-3 times in a row, nigga. But you can wear my jeans, nigga. You wanna wear, like back in the day, that's how niggas was when you passing each other fits, bro. Helping letting each other wear fits and all that. You know what I'm saying? But bro, wearing each other underwear is crazy. Like, bro, listen to this, bro. He tried to cap. He really tried to make it sound good. Like, I rock with the drugstore films. I'm rocking with you, but this was crazy.
Became close. According to FBG Brick, Lil J was his right-hand man. They all shared underwear, shoes, clothes.
Underwear, shoes. Shoes, yes. Clothes, yes. Even shoes, technically, no. I'm not letting no nigga wear my shoes. Nigga be having stinky feet. But anyway, let's not spend too much time here. Let's go.
And even slept in the same.
Let me know in the comments if you ever shared clothes with your homies or your friends or your family. You ever shared clothes, swapped out, like, so y'all both could be fly. Y'all look like y'all got mad fits, but y'all really switching out clothes. Like, let me know if y'all ever did it, bro. Cause I'm from the struggle. I've been there.
Bet. After Tooka's death, King Lil J became insane gangster disciple. He no longer wanted to be a BD. Lil J became a member of FBG. He was number 00.
00! This was all before all the tangerine shit, though.
Around this time, STL members were making a name for themselves. People such as Dutchie earned a lot of street credit by putting in work. He was a frontline soldier for STL. Him and Bostrel would often go out and do hits together. In May of 2011, STL co-founder C-Ball was arrested for shooting a man and was sentenced to 11 years in prison. C-Ball was one of STL top hitters. He led the gang for only 2 years before getting arrested. C-Ball is K.I.'s uncle as well. He taught...
They running in their blood. Cause we know K.I. hit her. I believe C-Ball hit her without even hearing more. I ain't gotta hear no more. Nigga, he related to K.I., I believe he a hitter, nigga. Just like that, nigga.
A lot about the streets. In 2012, K.I. name began ringing bells in the Woodland neighborhood. Her and FBG buddy allegedly began sliding together. Although many people say she wasn't a killer, K.I. was
Another picture of her looking like a good regular kid, bro. Like, if you saw something bad happening to her and you ain't know she K.I., you would run to help her like, oh my God, well, why is something bad happening to this little girl, bro? Nah, nigga, she's a demon.
Definitely a shooter. Around this time, Jail, also known as Els, Lil P, and Can't Get Right were becoming more active in the streets as well.
Not Can't Get Right. Niggas had a Can't Get Right in the crew.
Can't Get Right was the nickname friends gave Man Man when he was younger.
Ain't Man Man already a name?
The name come from the 1999 movie Life starring Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. In the movie, Can't Get Right is a character portrayed by actor Bokeem Woodbine. The character Can't Get Right was a mute. Man Man wasn't too fond of the name, but it stuck for years. People even began calling him Get Right. At the time, Man Man was hanging out with mostly of the younger STL members such as Lil P, Del, Lucky, K.I.'s twin brother G.I. Joe, Modell, Wooski, and G Daysky. They all hung out at G Daysky's house at 6215 South Rhodes Avenue. A lot of things took place at this house. Shootings, robberies, fights, and drug deals. The teens would use drugs all day at G Daysky's. Even the good kids in the neighborhood hung out there. They felt like they were a part of something.
That's all it take, bro. You hanging out with the homies constantly, daily. I got this one little spot y'all be going to, kicking it at. That become your second home. Now you comfortable there. Now that's where you at. You protecting that. Like, nigga, what if a nigga come in here tripping, nigga, I'll kill him. You know what I mean? Bro, get like that. Nigga come in here tripping, nigga, I'll kill his ass. Like, bro, that's how I get, bro. That's how I get. Niggas don't own no property there, but is willing to die for this shit. Kill and die, you heard?
16-year-old Del Fisher was one of the kids who hung out at G Daysky's. Del began claiming STL but wasn't an active member. Del never got a chance to make a name for himself. On December 5, 2011, he was shot and killed walking to the store. 600 took credit for the hit. Cash was released from prison.
Yo, bro, Cash did mad time. I ain't even know that, bro. That's why I didn't know who he was. That's why I wasn't really too familiar with who FBG Cash was, bro. He was gone for like 5 years. Nigga, like he was gone for a while long. But he came home and he started causing wreck, though. I don't know if he was catching bodies, but he causing wreck.
2011 after serving 31 months. He didn't want any visits from family or friends when he was inside. Cash was placed on house arrest for several months. While being on house arrest, Cash caught up on everything in the drill world by talking to family members and friends and watching YouTube videos. Cash instantly became a STL member. He was ready to join the FBG group as well, but Duck and the others didn't believe he was talented enough at the time. Cash began releasing music in 2012. He was already known in the drill world for allegedly dating Chief Keef's mother back when he was 16 years old.
Bro, that's crazy.
Cash was still on house.
Bro, every time I hear that, I'm like, is this true? Like, is this real facts, bro? He dated Chief Keef's moms? Like, bro, if I'm rich and famous, none of these hood boogers can't get nowhere near my mama. Niggas, you stupid? You can't get near my mama now, but I'm rich and up? Why would my mama? Why? Why? There's mad people in the world. In the world, Craig.
Rest when he started recording music. The first song he released was Go Up in November of that year. Not only was Cash a real shooter, he was a hustler as well. Him and a young Bostrel sold crack cocaine together. Cash loved gambling as well. FBG Cash wasn't like most drill rappers. He didn't pop pills or drink lean. The only thing Cash did was drink alcohol. Some say that he was an alcoholic. He would get drunk and joke around. He was a good spades player as well. Everyone would meet up at La China.
Don't call a nigga an alcoholic because he get drunk and joke around. Like, I'm going to take offense to that, nigga. Like, I get drunk and joke around, nigga. I joke around, nigga. Yeah, I party. I have fun, nigga. I don't do this every day, though, nigga. It's a couple times a week, yeah. And don't got to be the weekend, nigga. Shit. You only get one life, nigga. You party when you got the time to party.
And play spades all night. La China's place was another safe hangout spot for Duck and his friends. She would often throw house parties. STL members such as Billionaire Black, Dutchie, Young, Butto, Wooski, and Kai all spent a lot of time at Lashina's. Meanwhile, Chief Keef was becoming a star in Chicago. Most of his videos on YouTube had reached over 1 million views at this point. In January of 2012, Chief Keef released another underground hit titled 300.
I remember this. This right here, I remember. I remember he released his 300 on.
Song, Chief Keef dissed Took again. This only caused more confusion in Chicago. STL members began sliding on O Block even more after the song was released. The song was huge in Chicago. It was even played on the radio. The music video instantly reached millions of views on YouTube. FBG was no competition at the time. Lil Durk, Lil Reese, and Chief Keef would all eventually sign a record deal.
Damn, that hurts, bro. That really hurts, bro. First of all, y'all all the same before niggas blow. Y'all all the same from just regular niggas from these blocks. And then one nigga blow. Pause. One nigga blow up. Like, he a star, bro. He getting millions of views on his videos. Talking about your dead homies, nigga. We smoking this, we smoking that, And then all his homies start signing record deals, blowing up too, bro. You're sick. Nigga, you at home sick. Nigga, what you tell your shorty at that time? What do you tell your bitch? What do you tell your bitch at that time? Nigga, like, yo, listen. I know you see me rapping and all that, and it's getting 400 views, while they getting 400,000 and 1 million views. But stick with me, baby. Like, she like, nigga, I ain't rocking with you no more, nigga. That's when you find out if your shorty really for you, nigga, because she gonna jump ship. And if she jump ship, nigga, she was never for you, gang. No cap.
And Reese both signed to Def Jam, and Sosa signed a huge deal with Interscope. Around this time, Manny had became the manager of FBG. His plan was to make Young the star of the group. Young had the potential to be a huge star. He had the look, the charm, and he was a decent trapper. Manny invested money in FBG. He paid for studio time and even purchased studio equipment. Manny didn't know much about the music business at the time. He would eventually bring in a guy by the name of Swiper from Newtown to help out with...
Swiper! A.K.A. Trenches News, a.k.a. allegedly Snitches News. Swipe! Yeah, we know who that is. Why you block his face out? I ain't block his face out in my video, shit.
The management. Swiper was a well-known stick-up kid from the low end. He had a lot of knowledge about the business.
Bro, allegedly they saying this nigga told and said, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I told and what? Nigga, yeah, I told and what? They said that's what he did, bro.
Had a few connections as well. He began living with Manny and his family. More people joined FBG at this time. Brick became number 30. Butter became number 26. Cash became number 63. FYGJ Main from Jaro City was number...
FYBJ Main. Y'all messing up these niggas' name, gang.
001. Kells was number 22. Creed the Don was number 35. Bigger would later become number 17. Wooski number 11 and Scrap from Mob was number 15. King Lil J became good friends with his pill supplier. White Sean, also known as White Boy, was a drug dealer from the gangster disciple set PBG. PBG, meaning Puff Bear Gang, was one of the deadliest sets in Chicago. White Boy was good friends with the infamous Young Pappy. He was a shooter and a hustler.
R.I.P. Young Pappy, bro. He was gonna be a star. No cap. Young Pappy was gonna be a star, bro. Young Pappy really had it. No cap. He was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
White Boy allegedly sold everything such as ecstasy, pharmaceutical pills.
Bro, it always be a white boy, bro. It always be the white boy that got it. I'm talking about the real white, like his people from the suburbs. His grandma is the plug. His grandma got the pills. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, bro, that's happening. Like that, bro.
Cocaine and even marijuana. Him and Lil J began hanging out, and he would eventually become an unofficial member of FBG. He was
I ain't gonna lie. See, niggas from my hood never do good with white boys. Niggas always end up robbing them. Like, I don't know why. Anytime a real natural born white boy come to the hood trying to make money, do his thing, and it could be a lucrative situation for niggas, somebody always end up robbing a nigga, bro. Somebody. You know what I mean? It might not even be a nigga I rock with, but somebody end up robbing a nigga. Now he ain't rocking with nobody. Now he moved on to another hood and he's supplying them because they ain't rob him. You know what I mean? Patterson be tweaking, bro. I love my hood, but Patterson Projects in the Bronx, my nigga. Yeah, we gotta do better, gang.
Number 6. Around this time, King Lil J became good friends with a guy by the name of Lil Jeff as well. Jeffrey Morgan, also known as Lil Jeff, was an up-and-coming rapper in Chicago. He was from the gangster disciple set IMM, meaning Insane Money Mob. He was allegedly a hitter as well. Him and Lil J became close friends and even called each other brothers. Lil Jeff would eventually become a member of FBG and chose 99 as his number. Billionaire Black brought famous Dex around. At first, Dex wasn't rapping.
Dex always say that too. He be like, Billy, it was Billy. Billy brought me, I was rocking with Billy. Me and Billy was cool. I was sleeping on his floors. Like, Dex always say that.
Billy had to basically...
Yo, shout out my nigga RX Poppy, though. Shout out my nigga RX Poppy for coming over here, bro. Staying over here, bro. Nigga slept on the floor on a pallet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spent the night at the crib, nigga, on some hood nigga shit for real, bro. Woke up in the morning, did another stream with your boy, bro. Woke up in the morning, did another stream, woke up, you know what I'm saying? Ate patalitos, nigga cruised off at his BMW, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got him on a vlog real quick, like, bro, love. Shout out to him. I had to shout out because I thought about it, you know what I mean?
Force him to make music. Famous Dex was a GD from No Love MOE. He started off as a background dancer for Billionaire and Lil J. He later began rapping and became a member of FBG. His number was 007. FBG Duck became close friends with a guy by the name of One Trey. One Trey knew a lot about recording music and shooting videos. Duck wanted him to join the FBG team. One Trey became FBG number 13. One Trey began directing Duck and Lil J videos. In April of 2012...
That's how it start, bro. Once you get a videographer, anybody that want to be a rapper out there, bro, get you an in-house videographer, get you an in-house engineer, get you an in-house producer, bro. Make sure it's in-house, bro. You got to be able to have these things, equipment, and available to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be worried about getting the best and, I got to go over here because everybody go there. No, make it happen with yours. You and yours, nigga. Get rich with you and your people, bro. Like, nigga, I'm about to be somebody videographer. I got the camera. I got the editing software and all that, bro. I'm about to start shooting videos for niggas. Don't cap. About to get this money, nigga. Either way, bro, I'm a hustler, bro. Any way I could get it, I'm going to get it, nigga. And I'm about to download Pro Tools. Nigga, I'm about to be chefing up songs in here, all that, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Released Chief Keef this song titled Critical. The video did more views than any other FBG video at this point. Some of Chief Keef fans instantly became interested in King Lil J. He was about to become the face of FBG, but unfortunately Manny had other plans for the group.
What was his plans?
Manny allegedly didn't want Lil J to rap. He allegedly told Lil J to just be the goon in the back while young.
That's hate. That is hate. Nigga told Lil J, yo, be the goon in the back. You never gonna make it as a rapper. That's hate. Cause Lil J actually got it. Like, his songs be hard. I rock with Lil J before the Tangerine and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Duck, Dutchy, and Billionaire Black Hall rap. That allegedly made Lil J upset.
That would make me upset too, nigga.
Eventually leave the group and start his own crew WTO, meaning We The Ops. In June of that year, the Flyboy Gang released the Movement video. It was the first and only time we've seen all of the FBG members together. The song was huge in the neighborhood, but it wasn't a hit. Chief Keef continued putting out bangers. In June of 2012, Dutchy along with Bostrel and a few others were all standing outside of the house at 6347 St. Lawrence. The police pull up to the house and Dutchy and Bostrel allegedly ran. Bostrel was struck by a police vehicle and Dutchy gets shot in the leg by an officer. The police officer claimed that Dutchy was holding a handgun. However, no handgun was found at the scene. Dutchy family filed a lawsuit and later settled out of court for an nice amount of money. Dutchy went...
Okay, nigga, Dutchy hit a lick off the police. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Dutchy hit your lick off the police, nigga. They did wrong, nigga. Get your bag, brother.
jail shortly after for a totally different situation.
Damn.
He didn't get any...
Nigga got the bag, but they got locked up. They're like, oh, you made us pay, or we're gonna make you pay. No cap, that's what they did.
visits from any of his STL friends.
It be like that, bro. You might not get no visits, no calls, no letters, no response. You be feeling like niggas don't rock with you out here. Like, be sitting behind a wall feeling like niggas don't rock with you. A lot of times, it's not that niggas don't rock with you. It's that niggas is out here still living their life. Niggas is out here still doing what they been doing while you was out here, you know what I'm saying? But now you gone, you locked up, but niggas still out here making it happen. They busy. They every single waking back moment, niggas trying to get to it, bro. Especially a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but I try to show love as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? My JPay open.
Only King Lil J came to visit him once when he was bonding Duck out of jail. King Lil J name began ringing bells throughout Chicago. In August of that year, he released How You Ain't Know. The video got decent views. Lil J fan base was getting bigger and bigger. He was becoming the face and voice of Tookaville.
And that's after he decided to leave the clique. Like, nah, y'all trying to make me die. Y'all don't want me to shine? Y'all want me to be the goon in the back? Nah, nigga, I'm making my own clique. I respect it.
Coleman, also known as Lil JoJo from the Gangster Disciples, said
he the one that made the song.
Quad was next to blow in Chicago. He was good friends with the FBG members. STL and Brick Squad had temporarily became allies. In March of that year, Lil Durk released drill classic L's anthem. In the song, he dissed Gangster Disciple Gang Brick Squad. Lil JoJo was ready to fire back. He recorded a diss track by the name of BDK. Lil JoJo wanted
that song literally single-handedly got him bodied. Literally. Making that song, once he recorded that song, nigga, it was over.
G Young to be featured on the song. He sends Cash the track to give to Young. Cash listens to the song while chilling at home on house arrest. In the song, Lil JoJo not only dissed Chief Keef and other 300 members, he dissed the whole Black Disciple Nation. Cash advised Young not to get on the song. He knew that his little brother would become a huge target doing the song. FBG Young took Cash advice and stayed off the diss track. In April of that year, Lil JoJo released drill classic BDK. The song quickly reached over 1 million views on YouTube. Back in 2012, getting 1 million views on YouTube was really huge. The internet had way less traffic back then. JoJo became a star overnight. In June, before being taken down, the video reached over 1 million views in only 2 months. The song caused more tension in the Woodland neighborhood. Every Friday night, the young GDs in the neighborhood threw huge BDK parties. They called it BDK Friday. The gangs would all get together, party, and even slide on ops together.
I told y'all in the last video, bro, or one of these videos, once you get a bunch of niggas together, sipping, smoking, talking about stories, yeah, I did this, yeah, I did that, remember that, remember this, remember when this happened, matter of fact, let's slide on them right now. All it takes is one nigga to say that. Once one nigga like, nah, we over there right now. All that, man, let's get up on them right now. I got it on me, let's go. Who won it? Like, that's all it take, bro.
The GDs in the neighborhood were very strong at this time. Although OTF 300 were famous and making a lot of money, the GDs were winning the war. Some say that jealousy played a part in the war. The young GDs in the neighborhood wasn't making money like OTF 300. Like I said earlier, Sosa, Lil Reese, and Lil Durk were all signed to major record labels. This was around the time people such as Famous Dex and King Yella came around the Flyboy gang. They were all a part of the BDK movement.
All in the wig, folks, all in the wig. All in it. Oh, hey, we in the wig, on the wig, on the wig. Keep.
King Lil J began sliding with Brick Squad. He really took the BDK movement serious. Weeks before Lil Jojo was murdered, Lil J was shot. Him and Lil Jojo were hanging out, and some BDs told Jojo that he couldn't be on their block because of the BDK song. A young wild Lil J refused to leave the block and was shot 9 times. Other people were shot as well. King Lil J was so high on drugs
You said what?
that he didn't feel anything. The very next day he was released from the hospital. Lil Jojo continued.
The fact that the Chirac Wolverine survived and then lived on to become the Chirac Tangerine is crazy.
You disrespecting OTF 300. One night him along with FBG Duck and Billionaire Black went over to O Block starting trouble. Fortunately, the police was there at the time and no one was hurt. On September 4th, 2012, Lil Jojo was shot and killed in his neighborhood. He was 18 years old. Some say that Lil Jojo funeral was one of the biggest in Chicago history. Hundreds of GDs came to pay their respect. In Be a Star, Derrick Rose allegedly paid for the funeral. After the death of Lil Jojo, the gangster disciples in the neighborhood were all ready to go to war. The BDK movement was now in full effect. More bodies began dropping. The world was now interested in the drill culture. They realized that a war...
Again, you got KI in the front, mad little, but gangster as hell.
...was really going on in Chicago. "13-year-old Taekwon Tyler was K.I., Lil P, and other STL members' younger friend. He was a good kid who only wanted to have fun. On June 24, 2012, Taekwon was shot and killed outside a house party in the 6200 block of South Roads. STL members were allegedly starting trouble with Jaro City members at the party that night. After the party, Jaro City member Nate decided to shoot at a crowd of STL members. One bullet struck Taekwon in the chest. Brick and other STL members wanted revenge that same night. Brick and a few others grab a few guns and go out to look for Jaro City Nate at around 3:30 in the morning. As soon as they leave the house at 6215 Roads, police officers hops out and search them. They found the guns and took Brick and his friends to jail. Swiper and Wooski both lost their guns in the incident. Brick would spend the next 4 years in the county jail. While serving time, Brick gets in several fights. He even allegedly beat up Courtney from TYMB. Brick had a bond at the time, but was forced to sit in jail because his family and friends couldn't come up with the bail money. Brick was the oldest member of STL. He had allegedly put in a lot of work for the set when he was free.
I told y'all, bro, Brick mama said Brick was a demon. When your mama say you a demon, bro, nobody else got to say nothing. Like his mom said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't even talk about him too much because I don't even want to glorify the type of lifestyle he lived. He was a demon. Shit, I believe her, nigga. I believe Mama Duck.
Members felt safer with Brick around. They also had a little guidance as well. The Young Wild gang members in the neighborhood started a set by the name of Taekwon World. TW quickly became a known and feared gang in the Woodland neighborhood. Marvel Williams, also known as Wooski, became one of STL top hitters. Before claiming STL, Wooski claimed Hathaway Block. Wooski has a lot of brothers. Him and some of his brothers lived in Parkway Gardens with their mother. They moved there around 2005 when Wooski was 8 years old. Before moving to Parkway Gardens, Wooski lived on 69th of Eberhard. He began claiming a GD set by the name of E-Block along with a few of his brothers. Wooski's father was a feared BD. He was allegedly a hitman back in the 90s. Although...
Damn, he was a hitman? I ain't gonna lie, I never heard of a hitman coming out of Chicago or any of these, like when the gang wars that we watch, any of these, I never hear that. A hitman. He was a hitman? Okay. Don't play with that nigga. He gonna take you out for the check, nigga, for the bag.
He lived in Parkway Gardens.
Put in the comments, could you do that? You think that's a living that you could do? If it was 100,000, nigga, 100,000, you a hitman? Is that your job? Let me know in the comments.
He continued to claim E-Block with his brothers. In 2007, Wooski's older brother fella from E-Block was shot and killed. Big Mike allegedly began putting in work at an early age. He was loved and respected in Parkway Gardens. Not only was he a shooter, Big Mike knew how to box. Big Mike was a BD. He was good friends with people such as O.D. Perry, Boss Stop, BJ, and C Murder, who all were GDs at first. When Wick City was first created, Big Mike was right there. He stayed getting in trouble and going to jail. Around 2010, Wooski began hanging with Jaro City members. The older members really took liking to Wooski. They took him under their wing. Jaro City became home to Wooski. Jaro City and 600 were at war. 600 was one of Wick City allies. It was only a matter of time before the two gangs bump heads. A 13-year-old Wooski began sliding with older Jaro City members. They didn't mind taking Wooski out on hits. They knew he would shoot with no hesitation. By 2012, Wooski's name was ringing bells in the neighborhood. He had already allegedly had a few bodies and was involved in a lot of shootings at the age 15. Wooski was no longer living in Parkway Gardens. He was now living with an older friend from Jaro City. This is how he became...
We hear Wooski's name a lot. I'm pretty sure this is about to lead to a brutal ending. Because every time we hear Wooski's name, you know what I'm saying, somebody's smoking it or saying this about Wooski, that about Wooski. So buckle your seatbelts, nigga. Be ready, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Good friends with people such as K.I., G. Daysky, FBG Butter, Can't Get Right, Dell, and Modell. 17-year-old Modell McCambry was one of the good kids in the neighborhood. He was a junior at T. Minglewood Community Academy. Modell was a good student and made good grades. Modell and his family lived on the 6500 block of Rhodes. His older cousin Marlon Monroe, also known as Doc, was affiliated with STLEBT as well. He was trying to change his life. Doc was painting at his aunt's Woodlawn building. He left the work site and walked down the...
See, they be saying Chicago niggas don't be having jobs, nigga. There you go. You got a Chicago nigga who a hitter, who also got a job, nigga. Now say something, nigga. Niggas be productive. Some niggas be productive or trying to be.
To a convenience store to get a drink. Doc never made it inside the store. Old Block members had allegedly pulled up in a vehicle and fired a lot of shots at Doc. Doc got hit and fell into a patch of tall weeds in an empty lot that adjoins the corner store. The police came to investigate the shooting and clean up the scene. They didn't see Doc's body in the empty lot. Modell discovered his cousin's lifeless corpse in the lot hours later walking home. That made Modell want to gangbang even more. He knew who had killed his cousin Doc. Wooski and Modell were close. Some even say they were cousins. Modell also loved going to church. He played drums in a choir at Woodland Union Missionary Baptist Church. Some say that Modell was a ladies' man. He even allegedly dated K.I. back in 2010. According to Modell's mom,
Modell dated K.I. back in 2010, so he was on that before Vaughn was on that, even though Vaughn allegedly ended up clipping her, but he was on that before Vaughn was on that, okay.
He hung out with the wrong crowd. Modell began claiming STL and hanging out with people such as Wooski, Man, Lil P, and other STL members. He changed his Facebook name to Tukaville Modell and began posting pictures with guns. Modell began getting into it with members from O Block, 600 and TYMB. He allegedly got into an altercation with King Von. On October 13, 2012, Modell along with his cousin Miles went to meet a young female around 9:30 on the into an altercation with King Von.
Look at this picture, bro. This nigga cockeyed like a motherfucker. If this is Modell, bro, he is cockeyed. Smack dab in the middle. My son cannot look straight in the middle, gang.
October 13th, 2012, Modell along with his cousin Miles went to meet a young female around 9:30 on the 6300 block of South Roads. Miles had a bright future. He was a high school football player at Leo High School and had never been in any trouble. Miles was looking forward to a scholarship. Modell and Miles were allegedly set up by the young...
Why you keep showing this cockeyed picture, gang? Like, bruh. Yo. Why would they even let this picture rock on the internet? This must be the only picture that this dude right here has with Modell. And that's why he keep posting this picture. Because, bro, you made son look mad cockeyed. I don't know if he cockeyed in real life, but in this picture, gang, it's crazy.
Female. While standing in front of a house stalking, a guy in a black hoodie approached on foot and shot Modell several times.
Bah! 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 Bah!
As Miles quickly tends to his younger cousin, he gets shot 5 times. They were both rushed to the hospital. Modell was later pronounced dead, and Miles had to fight for his life and ended up paralyzed. T. Roy and King Von were allegedly the shooters. This made
King Von and T. Roy was allegedly the bah! 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 Bah!
upset. He went out looking for O Block members immediately.
King Von, of course. That's my store, boy. Y'all didn't know be at Mo place no more? Vaughn was a demon, bro. He tweeted about everything.
Many don't know that STL and Jaro City were at war with each other after the death of 13-year-old Taekwon Tyler. In the summer of 20...
Bro, he was 13, bro. They named Taekwon World after a 13-year-old, bro. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They had to get back. You took our baby. 13 years old, nigga. That's a baby to the block, nigga. God damn.
12. Shootouts took place between the two gangs. One day, while walking through the neighborhood, FBG Young and other STL members were shot at by a Jaro City member. Young allegedly had a gun, but didn't return fire. This made Bostrel very angry.
Yeah, nigga, I be angry too. What you mean you had to blick between return fire, nigga? Nigga, the one time, nigga, I got blicked at and I had to blick, nigga, but that nigga had him. He had the ups on me, nigga. Bah, 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 bah. Hitting at me, nigga. I'm on the cars and all that, nigga. He hitting at me, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, nigga, you know, I'm gonna let that nigga just empty all his shells and I'm gonna hit at him after. By the time, nigga, I ducked up behind the cars, tried to hit back, that nigga was gone. Hey, man, he got the ups on me. Y'all mad? Y'all mad? What up? I'll fight whoever, nigga. What up? What up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like that sometimes, nigga. You win some, you lose some, nigga, but you live the bah, bah, bah. Another day.
He was still on crutches after being struck by the police vehicle earlier that summer. Jaro City member P5 Crack was loved in the neighborhood. He was a hustler and a ladies' man. P5 helped end the war between Jaro City and STL. In October of that year, P5 Crack was shot and killed. O Block and 600 took credit for the hit.
Of course, because they did it.
This only made Jaro City and STL come together.
What's this? About this action, man. We is out here, man. Standing on y'all. YMB. Why, man? GDN. TYM. Oh, man. College Grove. Back towards the land. I'm back towards the answer.
Bostrel was STL main hitter at the time. He allegedly had 5 bodies, including O.D. Perry.
Nigga said he had 5 bodies. Damn.
D. Fang and She Roy. Bostrel was a huge target. 600 and O Block wanted him dead and shot at him on 2 different occasions. A 17-year-old Bostrel had enough. He wanted to change his life.
Bro, he stayed flexing with that iPad. That's like the second or third picture we see of the same nigga with the same iPad. Like, he was hyped back then. Like, his parents must have got that for him as a gift, or he must have just caught a jukes. He was like, oh my God, I really got an iPad. Like, he was hyped back then, nigga. Like, it's just an iPad, gang. Relax.
Bostrel planned to move to Iowa and live with some friends. He go and buy a train ticket. Unfortunately,
He go and buy a train ticket. Nigga, you could have said that correctly, bro. You could, I don't know what they slang they trying to make. I don't know what ebonics or what they trying to make you sound hood or what. But you could have just said he went and bought a train ticket. You ain't have to try to sound hood, gang. You clearly a white voice. It's a hood nigga in the beginning saying, yo, we make this shit, but then it's a white voice that's speaking. So, like, speak hood. If it's a nigga behind this. You feel me? Shout out to Yato.
November 7th, 2012. Bostrel was shot and killed, visited an ex-girlfriend. He was supposed to leave that day. Bostrel decided to stay for one more day. The train ticket was found in his pocket. STL members were really hurt. FBG ducked.
My son was trying to go AWOL. That nigga was trying to go AWOL. He was trying to skip the town, nigga. You couldn't skip town, nigga. They found you with the train ticket in your pocket. That's some Chicago. That's some Chicago stuff, bro. For real, bro. Nigga didn't have a plane ticket. Nigga had a train ticket. Nigga, you broke?
Ash and other close friends came to the hospital to visit a brain-dead Bostrel hours before he died. While they were praying for a miracle, the ops joked on social media.
Nah, that's crazy. He said, no!
Shout out Lil B. Shout out Lil B. Roll another dope.
Ross and Show, also known as Lil B, started off claiming TYMB. He was known to be a young wild shooter for the set. Lil B was always a black disciple. He didn't flip when he became a member of EBT. Older EBT members took a liking to Lil B. He was one of the wildest youngsters in the neighborhood. Lil B was good friends with FBG Duck, Brick, Young, Dutchie, K.I., FBG Butter, 22, and several other Jaro City members.
So he BD, but he was cool with all the GDs, pretty much.
And a lot of EBT members as well. Lil B was loved and respected in the neighborhood. He didn't play around with anyone. In 2012, he allegedly shot Cole from STL in the leg for talking bad about him behind his back. Lil B was a serious young man.
My son caught a tan. They went from light skin to dark skin.
December of 2012, King Lil J and Billionaire Black released drill classic Oh So Arrogant. Oh So Arrogant was both Lil J and Billy's biggest song at the time. The video quickly reached 1 million views. Billionaire Black was now back living in the neighborhood. Him and his family moved to 62nd of Vernon. This is how his younger brother Richie Jerk became a member of Taekwon World. Billy was loved by the older guys in the neighborhood. They respected his vision and talent. Like I said earlier, Billy was one of the first drill rappers. He was...
Right, he said that in the first part of it. So if you haven't seen the first part, if you haven't seen part 1 of this, make sure you go back and watch part 1, gang.
A rap group by the name of Brick Boys and went by the name Buck 20. Brick Boys began recording music around 2008. Billy was already famous in the Woodland neighborhood.
To be continued. To be continued, my boys, and my girls. If y'all rocking with it, man, y'all like these videos, y'all want me to continue and get into part 3, let me know, bro. Put it in the comments. You gotta put it in the comments. Let me know, my boys. Jimmy Gang, I'm going. I'll see y'all in the next one. Like the video, subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate everybody for watching to the end. Y'all my guys, you Jimmy Gang, you heard? Bah, bah, bah! Shoot 3 in the air for y'all, you heard? Jimmy Gang, I'm going. I'm off this nasty. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Stay safe, stay dangerous, keep one in the head. I'm gone.